Make sure things are rolling. Yeah. So almost there. Let's just make sure this guy is going on this side and it looks solid. Make sure it's perfect. We'll get the chat going on this side over here. Boom. Cool. And Jackson.
Ready to go?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
What's up, everybody? Steve Action Jackson here with the man himself, Manny Vargas. Welcome to episode, what are we at? 240?
240.
Wow, episode 240 of Boog Life, pitted with Action and Manny V. Stoked to get into the new year and start things off with our first podcast of 2023.
That's right.
What you got cooking, Manny?
Well, first off, Happy New Year, everybody. This is going to be the year where you're going to actually have the best year of your life. And I'm stoked that we're going on year number 4 with Boog Life. So thank you all for hanging in there. I know there's been a couple months where we went, all you heard was crickets, but we're back on track. We have pitted and rolling, and we got some interviews lined up. So thank you guys all for hanging in there.
All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. First and foremost, shout outs. My shout out this week goes to Jeff and Dave Hubbard. For Christmas, there was one item at the top of my list that I wanted above all other things. I'm thankful for the gifts I got, but the one thing I wanted was a hooded 5.4 Air Hubs winter wetsuit. And you know what? Thanks to a little Christmas cash that came my way from my father down in Florida, I was able to pre-order the suit. It shipped on Wednesday. I got it yesterday and don't really need it for around here where the temperature's hanging in around 59 while all the Californians are wearing their 4.3s.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I'm still rocking a 3.2. But I will definitely be putting this full suit to use on those NorCal road trips. And most definitely in April 22nd, the Pacific Northwest Bodyboarding and State Line Bodyboarding Earth Day meetup in Oregon. And I will be nice and toasty in a brand new suit. As a bonus, I posted about it on Instagram. Jeff and Dave both messaged me and wished me lots of waves and fun with the new suit. I look forward to breaking it in. All of my wetsuits are Air Hub wetsuits. I swear by them. If you haven't tried them out, the price point is great. They're comfortable and they do the job. So.
I mean, we talked about it earlier today, and I will send an email out to the Hubbards and see if they have anything on tap. But they do run a little. The sizing does run a little.
The sizing is different from traditional surf wetsuits, so you definitely want to take a look at the sizing chart they have on their website and be a little more careful because it'll be a different size than what you're used to with, say, whatever surf brand you've been using. We won't mention it. But yeah, all of my suits are everything from my 2mm neoprene shorts to now my hooded 5.4 winter suit, all Air Hubs. That's all I wear. And I will gladly support Jeff and Dave. I've known them for nearly 2 decades. I trust their opinion. You're talking about a 3-time men's world champion with Jeff and Dove, now a 9-time drop knee world champion. These guys know what's up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to have the guys actually coming up with the brands and coming up with the equipment, actually being as, well respected and know what they're doing out in the water and know what they want, know what bodyboarders want. So yeah, if you are looking for a wetsuit, definitely check out Air Hubs.
And just a little asterisk underneath all of this, I am not sponsored by Air Hubs. This is not a paid endorsement.
Quick shout out to our viewers over here at YouTube. Ferrets, Stevie Mayer, what's up? Matt Brault. And yeah, you guys freaking thanks for chiming in. It's Jez, Happy New Year, mate, says Ferrets. I don't know what that means, some Australian talk, but either way, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Thank you guys for chiming in. Shout outs. for me is going to be to Anonymous. He doesn't want to talk about his slides that he picked up, but he has the biggest Mike Stewart collection of the Aaron Lloyd slides. He picked up about 10 of them, one of which is a Kaino McGee drop knee slash under the lip. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out Manny's Vault on eBay. I've been posting up and unloading all these slides from way back when, late 80s into the 90s, and some 2000, early 2000 slides are up for grabs. And I had them priced pretty high when they were NFTs, but I put them on eBay, dropped the price, and now they're starting to flow out. And I'm pretty stoked to get them in the hands of those that want them, want a piece of history. Leo over in the UK grabbed some BSD or some Ben Severson photos. But yeah, this batch that are going out tomorrow to Anonymous. Thank you for picking them up. He's got a cover shot of Mike Stewart. He's got a handful of photos from Hawaii at Pipe, Puerto Escondido, some old school Mach 77 with the Gotcha logo. So I'm stoked that he's stoked. Yeah, there's a ton on there. There's going to be some being uploaded, in the next few days. So thank you very much, Anonymous. And yeah, check it out. I mean, these are pretty cool pieces of bodyboarding history. I'm trying to figure out, I left them in the kitchen, but yeah, so thank you very much. Check it out. And yeah, that's my shout out.
All right. So with shout outs said and done, let's roll into news. First and foremost, I want to let everybody know that the California Bodyboarding Alliance has finally rescheduled its last event of the year. Event number 3 is scheduled to be run on January 21st at Imperial Beach Pier.
Let's see.
Fingers crossed. But this time they have Oceanside as a backup. So one way or another, this last event is getting run for 2022. So we can wrap it up with a nice, pretty little bow and move on to the 2023 California tour.
I mean, my heart goes out to JG. He's the one putting together the Imperial Beach event, and to have it called off a couple times. I mean, he really, like, I talked to him and I'm right there with him. I mean, IAB is such a good bodyboarding wave, and to have a bodyboarding event in IAB is just his, like, he loves doing it. He's done one before and it was successful, but this time with, especially in this time of the year where rain is nonstop, and the water coming from the runoff coming from the Mexican side and dumping in Imperial Beach, it's not fun. So unfortunately, the first 2 attempts have been called off. If it goes down in IB, you will not be disappointed, but Oceanside's not a bad backup.
I really, really want to see this event run. We ran it last year, waiting to run it this year. I only competed at IB once. You grew up at IB Pier.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the one time I competed at Imperial Beach Pier, I dropped in on Dave Hubbard.
and he's giving you a hookup on the wetsuit still. So
no, but kind words were exchanged about the wetsuit. The drop in, that's another story. Dave was like, wow, I thought Steve was a nice guy. What was that all about?
All right. Well, I'm sure you didn't do that again.
No, I did not. I one time only. But par for the course, that pretty much sums up my pro bodyboard career.
Dropping in on multiple world champ.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Harris, what's up, brother? None of us, we're not going to Hawaii this year, but for bodyboarding news, are you good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I actually mentioned the Pacific Northwest Earth Day meetup in the opening part of this. So, and we mentioned CBA. I'm good.
All right. So Jeremy asked if we're going to Hawaii. Not this year. I'd love to get back on that winter Hawaii, consistently just going out there for the Hawaii season, the winter season. I was talking to a friend of mine, and yeah, I mean, spending the winter in warmer places may be the key for the years to come.
There's 2 places that every year, the back of my head, the little hamster wheel starts turning. got to get back there. But those places, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, there's just something about island settings and good waves and warm weather and killer food and just cruising with, the gang on the beach and out in the water.
Yeah, definitely going to make it happen in 2023 winter season. So, Jeremy, if you are going, then yeah, have as much fun as you can and have extra fun for us as well. Okay, bodyboarding news on my side. The Bocas Invitational is going down at the end of this month, going straight into February. So the last weekend in, actually, it's the first weekend in February is when the event is going down. I'm going to be going there to help out in every way I can, whether it's beach commentary, the live feed, and just helping out in any way. So if you're on the fence on going to the event, make it happen. Go collect aluminum cans, pay for your flight. Anything you got to do to make it to this event, you will not be disappointed. Island life, just like you were talking about.
Tropical paradise in Central America. Should we queue up Van Halen's Panama right now?
Exactly. But this is their a tropical dream is their tagline for this year's event. And I know PLC, he's going to be there. He's probably gonna, gosh, I forgot what it was. Omri Laverne won last year. Am I right? Shoot. You know what? I have to go look up the results. But yes, PLC is going to be there. I know that for a fact because his mom is going in there. We're planning something to do on the water, renting catamaran. I don't know what we're doing, but it's going to be a pretty cool birthday party for Mama. So if you guys are there, stoked. I'd love to freaking hang out with you and have a couple waves with you. But yeah, if you can pull it off, do it. And if you are a pro bodyboarder going to that event, extend your trip to go into Costa Rica the following weekend. They're having an event they've been reaching out. Unfortunately, I have to get back for an epic surf tour into Baja Deep South, so I won't be able to make it. I'm pretty ding bummed because Costa Rica, a back-to-back trip from Panama to Costa Rica. If they do that next year, that is definitely going to go on the itinerary.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I mean, Costa Rica is right there. So Panama, Costa Rica for sure next year. But I will do Panama this year for the event. And if you guys can get down there for the Panama, definitely try to extend to go into Costa Rica. Bodyboarding news on my side. Done.
God, I'm like lost in thought about the idea of spending roughly a month in Panama and then Costa Rica. That would be heaven.
Well, see if you can pull something off with Custom X to send you down there to do some type of research.
That would be pretty rad. Not a bad idea.
All right. So what do we got next?
All right. Up next, music spotlight. This week, I was a little torn. There's a lot of stuff on the horizon. Brand new Anti-Flag album comes out on Friday. They've released a handful of songs from that record, as well as videos to go with them. But the song I've been listening to the most since it came out on December 30th, my boys, Fury of Five, hardcore band from Asbury Park, New Jersey. I've been cruising with these guys since '94. They just dropped their first song in 23 years. They're playing shows, they're back in the studio, and excuse me for being blunt, I am fucking pumped on this new song. The new song is called War. It's an acronym for We Are Ready. Here we go.
What is that show?
Asbury Park, New Jersey.
All right, Jackson.
Yeah.
All right, so Jordan, it sounds like actually he's letting us know that
No sound on
no
the
sound. Shit.
Oh, bummer.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll put the link to the video so you guys can watch it. But yeah, definitely take a look at it. If you want some hype or some music to get pumped up on your way out to your session, definitely give this one a listen.
Yeah, I grew up in the New Jersey hardcore scene with these guys, and they came out to the West Coast back in September. I got to catch up with them up at Supply and Demand in Long Beach. And you know what? I really hope we can get these guys back out on the West Coast this year.
Well, why don't you make that happen somehow?
I would love to.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So with music spotlight said and done, we're on to the Book Life video of the week. And this week we don't really have one video. We Bodyboard posted on their website their top videos of 2022. There's a list of videos. If you haven't seen them, one of them or any of them, you definitely want to check this out. There's some heavy waves. I know there's one video in there we showed earlier this year, the 5 waves with Valentina Diaz, but some good boogie video viewing.
Yeah, let's take a look. This first one we're going to pull up is Brad Stone, Somewhere in Australia. Don't know exactly where that is. I mean, I don't know where these waves are from, but we'll take a look and try to decipher it. Let's do it. By the way, Jordan, let us know if there's any sound on your end. Oh my gosh. All right, Jackson, would you charge that?
Maybe when I was younger.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
But I get so stoked watching guys charge waves like this. It really gets me fired up. It's great for a pre-session view.
Yeah, I don't think even in my prime would probably want to drop in on this stuff.
Yeah, I'm still a Grom at heart when it comes to getting amped up before a session, especially if it's a little bigger, a little heavier. I love my bodyboard videos the same way I love my music. Fast, loud, and aggressive.
Perfect. So here's a couple more videos we're going to scroll through. Surf and bodyboarder shared perfect wave in the Paradise. Tereva David and Julian Merimont, Tahitians. Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to go to Tahiti, make it happen. Like, they're all about, it doesn't matter what board you're on. If you know how to ride the wave, that's all that matters. Was this PLC?
Tristan Roberts.
Tristan.
And I think PLC and Isabella Souza as well.
Damn. All right, well, there you go. The compilation of We Bodyboard's top videos of 2022 are on webodyboard.com. Check them out. I'll put the link up on the chat and YouTube.
All right, and with that, we're at the end of the show for a little Tuesday motivation. I'm going to keep it plain and simple right now. I just want to wish everybody, all of the Book Life patrons, all of our friends and family, a happy new year. I hope you have a happy, healthy, prosperous 2023 filled with good times, epic adventures, and glassy barrels. With that, we're out.